لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله سيدنا محمد حبيب الله رسول الله نور عرش الله عليه ألف ألف الصلاة ألف ألف السلام يا رسول الله اشفع لنا مدد يا سلطان الأولياء We know nothing. We are trying to know what it is best. Teach us, O our Grand Sheikh. Teach us, O Sultan of this world. Grant us what you have been granted from Heavenly Sultan. Oh. We are asking such a grant that may support our real beings so that they are not going to be tired. Yes. Not to be tired. Tiring is a sign of vanishing and finishing. When a person getting tired fully, That means he is living this life, just he left it. Therefore, if a person going to live this life for next life, coming down, and going to be, when he was 100, coming to me 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, and 0. Finishing. Oh. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Our attenders give much more care for listening, because you are care supporting that one who addressing to you, as much as you are giving much more care, much more power coming from heavens for whole creation on this planet. Assalamu alaikum. Salafi ulama also, they must say salam. They are saying salam, not saying sam. Munafiqun,
Hypocrites.
and book granted nations, some of them coming and saying for Prophet as instead to say Assalamu alaikum, Assalamu alaikum, and Prophet
Replying.
no, Yerut
Replying.
replying,
Reply.
huh?
Reply.
Replying wa alaikum. Say Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
O people, salam brings salamat. Salam bringing
Safety.
peace to you. Therefore, as much as possible, you are saying Assalamu alaikum, that heavenly grants coming on you more. And you are going much more energetic. But whom they are living to say Assalamu alaikum, they are coming down to the point of to be nothing, reaching to be Therefore, salam from Allah Almighty, coming first to the hero prophets, Sayyidina Muhammad, ألف الصلاة ألف السلام عليك يا سيد الأولين والآخرين يا حبيب الله. Keep to say salam, O people, if you like to live longer and happier and honored life for you, that gives to you, grants to you. As-salam grants to mankind heavenly power, peace, and light, and endless hopes, endless pleasure. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaykum salam.
Say, yeah. Everything that Prophet's bringing from heavens for our benefits. Yeah? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Arabic and Turkish
Yeah.
I've been speaking. Fasihul lisan English. My English is more than Shakespeare is speaking. Shakespeare was speaking and using so beautiful ifade,
Expressions.
beautiful speech to people only, but it was not continuously. When you are reading, that pleasure coming instantly and going quickly. But heavenly words giving to you pleasure, opening to you pleasure, foundation,
Fountain. Fountain. Fountain.
fountain, huh? Yes, giving to you. But people, they lost their understanding about their being on this planet and with which thing their beings going to continue with pleasure. Now people, they're thinking that their pleasure only eating and drinking and dancing. But that it is not pleasure. Pleasure for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Finish pleasure, high pleasure, oh material being. But spirituality's pleasure that coming to you makes you happy and in peace and in pleasement and pleasure. Coming and one going to be two. One power next time going to be two. Next time going to be three. Next time coming to be four. And you may feel all of these pleasures when you are living last breathing that coming on you as a dress, that pleasure. Therefore, for mu'min, most happiest day for mu'min, for a real believer, will last يوم لقائه بربه. لقاء الله. That moment he should be granted such a pleasure. If you are collecting everyone's pleasures through your time, you can't reach such a sweetness and peace and pleasure and pleasement when your soul getting out, just covered with such a pleasure. If it is going to be divided for whole nations, for whole mankind, their miseries, sufferings should leave them suddenly.
Instantly.
Huh?
Suddenly.
Instantly.
And
Instantly.
You were saying?
Immediately. Instantly.
Yeah,
Instantly.
More than suddenly there is some word. But he lost his English also. Here, doctor.
Instantly.
Huh?
Instantly.
Instantly, huh? How'd you open your mouth?
Yeah.
Why am I making to sit next to me? That is pleasure. Oh, people, come and say, Assalamu alaikum. What happiness. What pleasure. What pleasement. What endless pleasure for you. Last moment. Hold that. Now it is just closed, but opening that time. Oh. When the Prophet was saying that للمؤمن, for mu'min, most pleasement and pleasure when the day that he is reaching to his Lord's divinely present. Oh, people, therefore, isn't Hakeza ya Selefi ulemas, what you are saying, it is wrong, not wrong. But you are only objecting if you are saying Assalamu alayka ya Sayyid al-Awwalin wal-Akhirin, that's making you like Majnun. You never hazm, digesting that word to say Assalamu alayka. Why saying alayka? And I'm saying because he is there. If shuhada, martyrs, for them Allah Almighty is saying, هم بل أحياء عند ربهم يرزقون. If martyrs, Allah going to be witness, another word, witness for their lives and saying they are living. What about you are saying the seal of prophets that can't be. If he is dying, whole creation going to disappear through power oceans of the Lord of heavens. Try for a understanding. I'm a weak one, but coming to change your wrong beliefs. Oh, Wahhabi people, come and accept reality. And Allah Almighty is saying, إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي. What is that azamah? Greatness. What is an endless honoring and glorifying for the seal of prophets. How you are saying, don't say Salatu Salam? This is that foolishness from you, the Wahhabi people. Yes. And you know that Sigatul Mudari, Yufidu Dawam. Dawam, always, without stopping. Allah Almighty giving from His honor oceans and glorifying oceans to His most beloved one, Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Raman ala anf Wahhabiyyin. Yes, sir. Oh, people, I am saying therefore, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
As-salatu was-salam, only the one. The seal of prophets, you can say. And you are taking what you are saying, and you are rewarding. You are rewarding from heavens such an honor that no one can imagine the real being of that honor. People may give honor to each other here, but it is going to be like an atom beside an Bahr al-Muhit,
Ocean.
an ocean, endless ocean. Why you are insisting? Why are not accepting that his nation coming من بلاد بعيدة بذنوب كثيرة, coming and their hearts full with love of that one, that one, beloved one in the divinely person. Why you are making your Ghayatul Juhd endless endless objecting on them and saying, don't say, don't do, don't say, don't do. Why this you are making? That is Salafus Salih teaching you, and Salafus Salih, whom they are. Sahaba first, Tabi'in second, Tabi'in third. Which one would tabakat?
Levels.
On which level of these holy people's level you are taking this learning? Which one they taught you to make people, to prevent people don't say Assalamu Alaikum and don't say Salatu Salam after Azan? Who is saying to you? Who giving to you such an authority? Come to Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah. If not, you should be punished. You should be nadman,
Regretting.
regretting. That is heavenly judgment. Before you are living this life, you must taste ajmak,
Bitterness.
bitterness of punishment. You should taste. Beware, 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 and think I am a weak person, weak one, who making me to speak. You know Arabic. What Allah is saying to sinners, the day of resurrection, the day of judgment day, asking, questioning so many people, and they are going to deny, we didn't do this, we didn't do that. And Holy Command coming, oh, you mouth, don't speak. Speak your tongue. Speak your hands. Speak your feet. Speak your... Yes. They are beginning to say, and that person going to going to be so surprising. Oh, our organs, how we are speaking, and you are speaking, getting against ourselves. How we are speaking? What was the answer of our organs? أنطقنا الله الذي أنطق كل شيء. Huh? They should say that one who making anything to speak, making us, he's ordering us to speak, and we are speaking now. It is not through our will, no, his will, commanding, say truth. Therefore, don't say, who are you and you are speaking. You must say at least what organs going to say the day of resurrection, أنطقنا الله الذي أنطق كل شيء. You may say, that is a big servant, old servant, the Lord of heavens, making him to speak, to address, or to remind ourselves what is coming the day of the resurrection. Therefore, think on it. I know nothing but this caution important for particularly for Wahhabi people. Leave ta'assub. Fanaticism and come to big crowd of Muslims. Because the sin of prophecy was saying, Alaykum bisawad al-azam, O my nation. If you are looking that my nation just separated two parts, and you are coming on them, don't surprise. Which one I must go? Paul saying, where is great mass of my nation, go with them. How many Wahhabi people through Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah, they may say to me, million, 2 millions, 10 millions, 50 millions, 100 millions, and you think that much more than 100 millions you can find on your same itiqad, beliefs. Your beliefs wrong. And Sawad al-Azam, Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah.
Great majority.
Great majority with Sahaba. Because Sahaba, when they are coming and visiting Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, says, Assalamu alayka. They are saying, not saying alayhi salam. Because lil hadir, you must use Assalamu alayka. Lil ghaib, you may say alayhi salam. But lil hadir, how you say alayhi salam? Alayka salam. I am asking a question, making me to ask a question. Allah Almighty is saying واعلموا أن فيكم رسول الله.
نعم.
واعلموا.
واعلموا أن فيكم رسول الله.
Yes. How you are making Rasulullah ghaib,
Absent.
upset. That means Allah Almighty saying He is with you through yourself. Say to His real being, as-salatu was-salamu alayhi ya Sayyidi, ya Rasulullah. Use from hikmah, wisdoms, what?
Salafi ulama.
Salaf ulama. Look and ask some wisdoms and endless wisdoms through Holy Quran. Use it. You may understand so many things. That is a reminding only for in such a days that just it is tarif edildi. It is
description.
No. It is just informed that should be ikhtilafi ummati. Should be the nation of these prophets going to be into so many
groups
or parts dividing. Alaykum, to be with me and with my followers. You are not following Rasulullah, you are not following Holy Quran, you are not following the Sahabas, companions of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. May Allah forgive us and grants us a good understanding, grants us hikmah, wisdoms. O our Lord, forgive us. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. Sayyidina Nabiyina Muhammadun Rasulullah, alayhi salatullah wa salam. Fatiha. ما Köz açılmaz şol gönülden Sanki kırmızı olmadan. You may say you are speaking Turkish. Yes. Now, and you are not understanding. We are living in the time of Jababira, tyrants. Tyrants, they are preventing other nations not to learn Arabic. And Arabs preventing their headquarters, preventing Arabs not to learn Turkish or Persian language. Yes, we must learn before English, French, Russians. We must learn Arabic. If they are not Arabs, but Muslims, they must try to learn Arabic language. And Arabs also to make a
connection
with whole Muslim world. They must try to learn also Turkish or Iranian or Pakistan. They may do. Before English and French and German, no. You must learn this. May Allah forgives me, forgives you, and makes us to reach to Mahdi alayhi salam. Fatiha. Amen.